Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, our beautiful country, and how we're going to fix both of them together. And the content that I'm going to show you right now is how I'm going to completely disband and debunk any of the rumors and the allegations and missiles that the left is coming after Matt Gaetz for the Attorney General of the United States. And for one very specific reason. He wants to get rid of the ATF. He's on record saying it. I'll show you in 1 second. Everything that I'm about to show you is linked in the description box below. I can't wait to hear what you guys think. Of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on, and spread this freedom from coast to coast and border to border. Now, guys, one of the reasons that we're hitting this pretty hard, we're going to hit it pretty hard going forward, is because I am foreseeing this is where it's going to be the fight. This fight right here is where the Democrats and the establishment are going to put up their final stand, their Waterloo, if you will, and they're going to go after Matt Gaetz with everything they got because they want him to step down from that position because probably, maybe, I don't know, it could have something to do with him saying this little gem right here, which would make the gun-controlling tyrants in D.C. very upset. For example, let's go.
The ATF cannot be trusted to protect our rights to keep and bear arms. There is no timeline in which the ATF, under any administration, would become an ally. It needs to go. We need to abolish the ATF before they abolish our Second Amendment rights. Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms should be the name of a chain of convenience stores in Florida, not a federal agency.
Okay, so that would be a little bit of an upgrade to the freedom apparatus in the United States. And speaking of upgrades and modifications, have you guys looked at Sonoran Desert Institute yet? You know, the place that'll teach you how to be a gunsmith and you can actually make money with a hobby and a passion that you love and turn it maybe into a career. You can learn anything you want about gunsmithing, woodworking and finishes, ballistics, shooting sports management, drones. Guys, the sky is the limit, and you get to do it from the comfort of your own home. There's a link in the description box below. They made this content possible. Check it out for your future, for someone you love's future. And now let's get back to this upgrade of freedom because, guys, genuinely, this is about to be the knockdown, drag-out brawl right here. Because the ATF is actually on the chopping block, along with the the White House Office of Gun Violence Prevention and the National Red Flag Law Center that they just created. Oh, I would love to see all three of those things go bye-bye. So here it is, right here. Breaking. The woman at the center of the DOJ's probe of Matt Gaetz testified to the House Ethics Committee that he had sex with her when she was 17 years old, ABC News reports. And I showed you in the video last night, it's really odd how all of a sudden the media, MSNBC, CNN, ABC, they're all aligning to the exact same narrative, and then the Democrat senators who are coming onto the shows are also aligning to the exact same narrative very quickly, and the Republican rhinos like John Cornyn, who is not the Senate Majority GOP leader in the Senate, he's doing the same thing. Isn't it weird? It's weird. It's odd. I don't know what's happening. Could be because their tyrannical apparatus is getting dismantled. Anyway, freedom will go marching on. Let me show you a few of these details about how they said it's absolutely, he did it. Because there's a few details that you need to know. So here it is. Matt Gaetz under House Ethics investigation is Trump's pick for Attorney General. See this little first one? Gaetz faced a years-long Justice Department investigation. Well, hold on a second. They're not going to tell you that on the left side. Well, if he faced a years-long Justice Department investigation, why isn't he in jail? Why is he still a sitting congressman? That doesn't make any sense. Let's continue. I'll show you why, because this is the stuff you're going to hear in the Senate confirmation. They're going to go after his ethics committee violation, which is not a law entity. It's a committee in the House, which is controlled by Democrats at this time. Shocking. President-elect Donald Trump announced on Wednesday that he has chosen Representative Matt Gaetz as his pick for Attorney General, a move that, if he's confirmed by the Senate, would place a firebrand in one of Trump's most loyal allies at the head of the Justice Department. This is going to be the first fight for that very reason right there. A firebrand and someone loyal to Trump at the head of the DOJ, which is responsible and oversees the ATF and the FBI. That's why you're going to see a knockdown, drag-out fight on this one. This is going to be the one. They're not going to go after Tulsi Gabbard as hard. They're not going to go after RFK Jr. as hard. They're going to go after this pretty hard. All right. Now, again, back to the whole point. This is very odd. It's guys, we live in this world where we follow the gun controllers around, and the exact same tactics they use against our Second Amendment rights, they use against everybody. But look at this. Gaetz is an explosive selection by Trump to be the chief law enforcement officer of the federal government, leading the very same executive branch of government that spent years investigating allegations regarding the Florida congressman. Gaetz was informed that the Justice Department would not seek charges last year. He's long denied any wrongdoing. Guys, that's kind of weird because the DOJ, that's run by Merrick Garland. Merrick Garland is a left-wing hack. He's a political animal in the freaking DOJ. He's the Attorney General. Do you really think that the Attorney General's office, run by a Democrat who did all the egregious infringements across our rights and the targeting of civilians, would just go, yeah, no, I'll just let him off. I totally know he did it, but I'm just going to let him go? You really think that's even a possibility? No. The fact is, they couldn't pin him on anything, and so they let it go. So what happened? The Democrats opened up a House Ethics Committee. Yeah. This is going to be fun. Let's keep going. Beginning in 2019, Gaetz faced a years-long Justice Department investigation into allegations related to sex trafficking and obstruction of justice. Gaetz has long denied any wrongdoing, and the Justice Department informed Gaetz in 2023, just last year, that it was declining to bring charges against him after its investigation. Again, there's the declining of charges. But this little payoff right here. Since the Justice Department declined to charge Gaetz following its investigation, the Florida congressman has faced an ongoing probe by the House Ethics Committee regarding the same allegations. It's really weird that the Justice Department and the AG wouldn't actually charge him with anything if he did it, but then they let him go, and the House Ethics Committee picks it up and runs with it. Now it's going to be used as political fodder in the actual attack to sink his nomination. I wonder if it has anything to do with this little jewel. Let's play it again for the back so the ATF can hear it again, and you guys can spread this out because the ATF is in trouble if this guy gets in as the Attorney General.
The ATF cannot be trusted to protect our rights to keep and bear arms. There is no timeline in which the ATF, under any administration, would become an ally. It needs to go. We need to abolish the ATF before they abolish our Second Amendment rights. Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms should be the name of a chain of convenience stores in Florida, not a federal agency.
There you go. Right there. I wonder why they're aligning so hard against him. Because he threatens the power structure of what they have built to infringe upon our rights for the last 20 to 30 years. It's not a mistake that every time that they do a little tweak and a little infringement to the gun rights, or gun infringements on our gun rights, they just go through the ATF, the FBI, and the DOJ. It's not a coincidence. He's threatening that apparatus. Just saying. Not saying, just saying. One more thing for you. Here's another article from ABC Eyewitness News. Woman testified House Ethics Committee that Gaetz had sex with her when she was 17. There you go again. The woman at the center of a years-long Justice Department investigation into sex trafficking allegations surrounding the Representative Matt Gaetz testified to the House Ethics Committee. The now former Florida congressman had sex with her when she was 17. Same thing. It's going to be this accusation. This is going to be it. Why do you not love women? Why do you hate women? Why do Republicans hate women? Well, back when Brett Kavanaugh was here, he raped 800 people and they all forgot about it and had no details. And that's bad. And that's why Republicans are bad. And that's why he shouldn't be on SCOTUS. And here you go. You got Matt Gaetz coming out. And now all of a sudden he's a pedophile going against 17-year-olds. Even though the AG and the existing administration and the Department of Justice did not charge him with anything after a years-long investigation. Guys, there's certain things that are reprehensible, and abusing women in any way is not a good look. It's pretty bad. I don't like it a lot. But when the Department of Justice literally declines to charge you with anything after a years-long investigation, and then all of a sudden they magically open a House Ethics Committee, come on, guys. We're going to hear about this one a whole lot. Everything will be linked. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video, share the video, and I will see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.